Morning guys, Saturday, it's sometime in May, early. Now, I don't know if anybody can see it. I've got the oscillating sprayer working overtime in the background. I've got a busy weekend ahead. I've got brassicas to put out, and deep beds are notorious for drying out quick, so I need to get them soaked first. Then my spring brassicas, my onions, my garlic. I'm going to give them a seaweed feed, but like any feed, best on damp ground, go straight down the roots, you're not wasting it. And I've been asked, I think it was PC, how do I make me seaweed tea? So hopefully over this weekend I'm going to be showing you. There's a little bit of magic in it for those who's never seen it. I've also got mistakes to rectify, which I'll admit to as I go along. So everything's looking alright. We'll get there. I've lost a small amount of stuff due to overheating, which is another change to make. So we have to rectify some shading for the greenhouse. It'll help a lot. And it's also brilliant for cucumbers. I've had the stuff I've lost, beetroot, spring onions, I've resown them and they've come through with flying colours. I've been cleaning part of the greenhouse out. The summer bedding, it's gone into cold frame to make way for more plants, which is part of my mistake. I will show you. The tomatoes, I made a mistake putting them in these fibre pots, and anybody saw maybe last year's video, I like to keep them in a small pot to force them into flowering, pot bind them. That way your first truss is low, gives you that extra height to get another truss for the end of the season. So we'll play it by ear this weekend. Okay guys, see you in a bit. Right guys, mistake number one, tomatoes. I put in fibre pots. Now I want plastic. I want to be able to force them to be root bound, get the first truss up. Put the thorn roots out. So they're ready to put up the next size pot, which I believe is a 4-inch. And that'll be the final pot before they put it in the final position. So presumably blender's picking this up. This variety is Garden's Delight. I only want 2. Anybody who's grown before knows how much fruit they put out. Nice and sweet. And one more. I will pop the rest up to give away. Yeah, bang him in. Always keep the best for yourself. I'm using Jack's Magic, but I didn't sieve it, no need to, only for seedlings. Now, I let my blood fish and bone, put some in. I was feed after a couple of weeks anyway. Why? The compost says it lasts 6 weeks feed, but you're leaching all the nutrients away every time you give them a good drink. So I'm compensating for that. Okay guys, these will get watered shortly. and I will pop the rest up for anybody who wants them. Cheers. Right, a continuation of cropping. I've already planted the lettuce out a few weeks ago, so I put some more in seeding pots. This one's lettuce all year round, and it's touchscreen. I also sowed some Lobjoit's green cos. Nothing came of that whatsoever. The seed was in date, grown in the same conditions as these, so I'll settle for these. Good job, I like them. Now, because I'm not going to use them all, I'm going to use some to prize them out, and the rest I'll give away. Just left in the pot. I don't know where this dibber came from, but it's just enough. Use my finger, get the hole. And hopefully I won't run out of lettuce. We're really starting to like salads for our meals. Well, I am anyway. So keep as much soil on the root as possible. Can't complain at that. Now, as with any seedlings you pricked out, don't put them straight on the bench in the greenhouse, on the staging. When you've watered them, the sun can cause a lot of damage. Put them under the staging, or if you haven't anywhere under the staging, stick some labels in, label holders, or the other labels. Stick them proud and put a sheet of newspaper over. That'll help for a couple of days. Once established, then take them off. But I still like to water in the morning. Give them a chance to dry out. Let the feed dry out before the night hits. And because of the temperatures, I think we hit 111 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday in the greenhouse. I'm going to leave the vent open tonight because it's forecast warm for the next couple of days. That's another job done. Right, I finally got some cosmos to grow after 3 attempts. Now I've got a 30 cell tray. I'm going to see, if we get a touch leggy, I'll see if they'll fit into these. Otherwise they'll have to be individual pots. Same thing again, Jack's Magic I'm using. Come on, get out. Give them a go. As long as I get all that root in, get so much of the stem down. Might get away with it. Another tip: your compost, your open bags, check them when you use them. Now's the time. Wood lice are getting in, and they can cause as much devastation as slugs and snails. Keep it out for them. Okay guys, you don't want to watch us prick all these out. See you in a bit. Morning guys. Sunday morning, 6th of May. Hey, you got the date right. What a lovely day again. It's going to be a great weekend. The weather makes it. Right. I said I was going to show you mistakes, and there's ways of rectifying them. Alison. Way too leggy now. I've way too many jobs on at the same time. It's way too leggy to board a tray. So what do I do about it? A mat of root. Like one mat. I like to prick these out 2 and 3 at a time. Some people do it singly. Good ball of root. Probably get fairly well down in the pot. This means instead of getting 3 dozen in a tray, I'm getting 3 plants in one pot. Now, it's still leggy, but take the ground tips out without toppling your pot. Now that will grow out into a nice bushy plant. Do one more. Yeah, see the size of them. Well, that one, I'll still take the tip out. That one I'll take right back. Once again, planted well down. All's not lost. I've still saved them. Now, back here a second, mate. The other thing, turn the tray around. Excuse me. Mesembryanthemums, Livingston daisy. Lovely flower. Flower opens in sunshine. When the sun goes in, flower closes. Excellent for hanging baskets. Hey up, bees kicking around the greenhouse. Once again, a massive root at the base. Now I like to prick these out 2 and 3 at a time. Once again, normally grow them in trays, a few dozen per tray. Don't let the trays put you off. It's a massive roots when they're ready for planting out, but a bit of root pruning doesn't hurt them at all. But these, once again, get me as deep as I can. I consider myself lucky with these. I don't need to knock them back. Don't need to take the tips out. So, get back to you in a bit. Right, lobelia. I have 3 different types in this tray. Colours Cascade Mix, ideal hanging baskets. Sapphire Pendula, hanging baskets. And Cambridge Blue, that's for bedding. Goes brilliant with ours, blue and white scheme. Now, don't know if you can see these few here. Yeah, they're perfect for going into trays, but it's not enough. So, once again, in the pots. But, did you spot the mistake I made with Alison? I normally sow that in rows. Instead, I just scattered. Now, I should have done the same with the mesembryanthemums, because if you manage to prick them out when they're small, you can grab little clumps. But, nevertheless, I'm just going to use my fingers to pull these out. These are the Sapphire Pendula, the blue. Just want about 2 or 3 seedlings at a time. No, I'm not going to knock all that compost off. That'd be a waste. Get one more. Get out of this compost. And we'll get them in. Perfect. A couple of dozen pots of each, I'll be happy. So I'm going to be busy now. I'll catch you guys in a bit. I shouldn't be looking at a mess like that. Anyhow, one project at a time I'm down. Let's see a bit of progress. So that'll be done before I go, and I'll have me comfrey plants put out. Ideal place for them. Okay guys, I'll show you the end result when I'm finished. Done. One comfrey bed achieved. It's not a lot of comfrey, I admit. I will get some feed from it this year. It'll improve for next year. Now, I'm going to have to class this as a full video yesterday and today, or it's going to be too long. So, I'll have time for a fresh one tomorrow. And I'm sure I've just seen a linnet flying into the ivy. Never mind. So, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. In the meantime, I'll try and put this up as a video today.